Love is in the air. Valentine's Day is coming up this weekend, and you might be thinking about some kind of special experience to have with the person you love. Well, our next guest is a Grammy nominated saxophonist, Dave Koz. He's going to be teaming up with an R&B superstar vocalist, Brian McKnight, and they have an amazing virtual concert that you can be part of this Saturday.
Absolutely. Joining us now is Dave himself. Dave, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. Nice to see you both. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I appreciate it. And love is in the air. I can feel it right now. The saxophone is ready to talk.
Oh,
You don't, you when you hear this thing, love is going to be made. It's going to be great. Let's talk. I mean, you made this whole album, this whole new album, you made it virtually. Uh,
I
Tell us
did.
what it was like making this album and how it compares to all the rest.
Well, I wasn't necessarily planning on making an album in 2020, but when the pandemic hit last March, I started to go to my music collection, my feel-good heroes, whether it was Earth, Wind and Fire, Chicago, Tower of Power, Bill
mm,
Withers, all the stuff that just makes you feel good. And then I thought to myself, maybe I should actually be using this time to do that for others. And so I started writing songs, and we put together this virtual album. It's called A New Day, and it was therapy for me and the rest of the musicians that were a part of this, because we were all sidelined. Normally we'd be on the road doing what we normally do, but now we couldn't because of the pandemic. And so everybody was sort of like really excited to be involved in making some music. So everybody I called, including special guests like people like Brian McKnight, David Sanborn, and Bob James, my heroes. I said, "Would you be involved in this project?" They said, "Send it over today. I got nothing to do. Please
I'm
send it over."
bored. Yeah, exactly.
So we
I'll
made
be.
it happened really quickly, and it came together. And the whole express purpose of this whole album was just to put on for people looking to feel better. And that's there's a lot of love and there's a lot of healing in this music, and that's what I hope it's doing out there.
Dave, I tell you, we're still all looking to feel better. Whew, it's been a big one. This year is crazy, but I find it really fascinating, all the different experiences artists have been having, because for so many folks, it's been actually like this great time of self-reflection. A new day. So, and what does that title, what does that concept mean to you?
Well, originally, it came out exactly 30 years and 1 day after my debut. My first album, my very
Wow.
first album, came out October 8th,
Oh,
1990. This came out October 9th, 2020. So it was really ostensibly like a 30th anniversary album. So, but I looked at my career, and I've been so blessed and feel very fortunate to have the gifts that I've experienced in my life. And if it all ended tomorrow, I'd be happy, because I'm grateful. But I do feel like there's a lot more in me to express musically, and that's what A New Day for me personally was referring to. But on a macro level, A New Day is really about this new world that we're all finding ourselves living in, and how do we deal with it? How do we, like we were talking about before we went on the air, our lives are so immeasurably changed.
Yeah.
Will they go back to the way they were? I don't know. Probably not exactly the way they were.
Nope.
So we're all
yeah.
kind of trying on these new set of clothes to figure out how to be in this new world.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
By the way, if it all ends tomorrow, that would be very sad because you have a show on Saturday, and we needed to keep this thing going. This is going to be this, by the way, Saturday, February 13th, the day of my birth. Also, going to be a
No.
romantic night in. Dave
Wow.
Koss, Brian McKnight getting together for a virtual live stream. You got a special guest that's joining you as well. Tell us about the show.
Right. Well, first of all, we did it because it's your birthday. We had to celebrate somehow.
Yeah.
So we decided to get together, make some music on your birthday.
What a
But
guy.
Brian McKnight, who's a dear friend of mine and such an amazing artist, he opens his mouth to sing, and romance just pops out. So in these days when we can't be on tour, we're looking for ways to bring music into people's houses. You don't have to leave your couch. This is one of those live streams. We bring it to you. We have a fantastic band. Brian will sing a bunch of hit songs of his, the romantic, beautiful melodies. And then we have a special guest named Shalea, who is a female vocalist who is a total powerhouse. She was discovered by Quincy Jones,
Wow.
and she's a dear friend as
Nice.
well. And we have a killer band. And basically, we just want to bring some romance. There's love of all different kinds. And, a lot of people are on their own for Valentine's Day. This is a show for you. As Shalea said, There, like if you're married, this is a show for you. If you are dating, this is a show for you. If you are getting a divorce, this is a show for you. If it's complicated, this is a show for you. So basically, any and
You're
all
living.
above,
Yeah.
if you're alive, this is a show for you. This is a chance just to make some great, beautiful, love-filled music, and we're so excited. This Saturday, February 13th, on the West Coast, it's at 5 p.m. So, maybe pour a couple of glasses of wine, dip some strawberries in chocolate, and leave the music to us.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Dave,
I'm revved
I
up.
love this. You know what? I love your energy. I really just, love everything you're about. Sean's birthday is a special day because he would like nothing more than for someone to say, hey, sit on the couch and I'll entertain you. So it really is fitting.
It's easy for me. Yeah.
Well, we'll be right there for you, Sean. It's all, as I mentioned, it's all for you. Even if I don't mention your name in the show, just that it's all for you.
Means a lot. Dave Koz, it's great having you, my friend. This Saturday,
nice, man.
It's going to be a great performance, and we're looking forward to it.
Thank you guys so much for having me on your show. Happy Valentine's Day to the both of you and to all of your viewers, and hope to see you in person very soon.
And you as well, Dave.
Right back at you.
Man, you know what? We're looking forward to some live music, and you're going to get it this Saturday. It's a virtual concert called A Romantic Night In, joined with Brian McKnight and Shalea. And also, there's the new album, A New Day. If you want to learn more about what Dave Koz is up to, you go to davekoz.com.